Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you guys tuned in as always. Scope 17 here, live in the flesh, in the spot, in the stew. Have you really thought of a name for this place, or not really?
Not really.
Just your garage?
The garage. El Paso Customs.
We not working on no cars in here, bro.
It's all good. We're working on some content and shit. Smoking on that blue cheese. OG.
Blue cheese. Shouts out to the plug as always. In today's video, we're gonna have like a free-form discussion, an open discussion. Wanted to update you guys. Y'all see the swag? Y'all see the new clothes?
Yeah, because we wanted to do something a bit different. What would you call it? A little bit more freestylish. A little bit more. We're trying to connect and engage with our creativity. See what comes up.
Something that I
We'll
was
see what's up.
something that I was just thinking was the stories that I have in mind, the stories that I've told you guys so far on the channel and these videos, as well as the stories that I have planned to tell you guys, the stories are fucking lit. Like, that's the reason I'm telling them on the channel. And after a little discussion right now before the camera started rolling, I kind of decided that I'm going to hold back on the Smoke with Scopes, at least as far as the story times, like the story time included with the Smoke with Scope, because there's only so many stories. While there may be hundreds of stories, there is a limited amount, at least of right now, you know. There's new stories every day, bro. Like, there's the new stories from today that happened at work, that happened going to the fucking smoke shop at the last minute. Like, there's tons of stories, but I'm going to kind of hold back and drop those more, I guess you would say, conservatively.
Yeah.
You know, for the true fans, for the true people that really fuck with us and that really want to hear the stories, those are going to be who those are for. But we're going to be just dropping all types of videos, guys. Like, you guys are not ready, bro. I have not even... The green screen is here. If you follow my social media, you saw it. Like, you know it's happening. I have not busted it out yet. New games are coming out, bro. We saving money. Guys, like, I'm honestly, like, so satisfied. It could not be...
Yeah, we're getting better at creating content. And how we were talking about right now. Literally, we just want to, have fun. And if we have fun, we're sure y'all will have fun. And that's what we're going to grow. We'll grow with each other. But yeah, talking about video games, did you see the new Assassin's Creed trailer?
Yes,
It's
sir.
It
Yes,
looks
sir.
pretty good. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good.
So I'm actually so glad you brought that up. That's a great topic to bring up.
Yep.
Video games. We all play them. You know, some people don't like them. But I think most people, I would say a majority of people probably fuck with video games. If it's like a phone game, the Switch, the PlayStation, the computer,
Yeah,
you know what I
some way,
mean?
shape or form. Yeah, you
Right.
watch videos or you know about them. You play them with family, whatever the case might be.
So that's honestly something that we want to incorporate into the channel, like a lot more. Gaming videos. Dude, that's exactly what the green screen is for,
That's what I was
bro.
thinking about right now. We haven't even, I don't think we've dropped like a gameplay in a minute. And
So,
if it's other than FIFA, like, what would be the last of us?
okay, you just
So we
set me
got
up.
all these
You just set me up perfectly. You just set me up perfectly. So let me take it. So I did see the new Assassin's Creed trailer. That shit was badass. I don't even remember how I got into Assassin's Creed, but I will never, ever, ever forget. I was playing Hitman. I was playing one of the Hitman games. I cannot remember what it was. Did you ever play Hitman or no?
Nah, not really like that. I played it. I think I rented it on Netflix. I mean, not Netflix. On Redbox. You know how they would rent the game?
Yeah.
I remember just once being at Walmart and I'm like, Mom, rent me a game, and I just got Hitman, but never like that. I didn't really got into it.
Yeah, so that game is just like you walk around as a fucking cloned assassin killer and you go in like different exotic missions and kill people. I like that game. Not a huge fan because the games are all right. You know, maybe like a 7, 8 out of 10. That's a cool game. But Assassin's Creed, guys, like I had a different type of love for that game. Like Ezio, like the first ever Assassin's Creed I got the second one before I got the first one. And I remember I was playing Hitman and I was in my grandparents' house and my brother said, hey, like, grandma has something for you. My grandma has something for you. And I went and it was Assassin's Creed 2 and I was so fucking excited because I had seen the trailers and I was waiting for it, guys. And I played it and I absolutely fell in love with it. Like, that's one of my favorite games. Assassin's Creed 2. I love the story. Bro, it's fucking brutal, bro. Like, you're like a 17-year-old kid and they like they fucking execute your dad and your mother and your brother.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I
yeah,
got
you
into it. And the third one was the very first one I played, and then from there I got the pack. You know how they would sell the first, the second, and the third all in a little bundle, so you could.
sorry, because the mic is gonna capture that.
I forget. But yeah, I got that bundle, and then I played the first. I finished the first. I finished the third, then the first, and I didn't finish the second, to be honest with you. But
Yeah.
Ezio, and then it was a cool concept. It was a really cool concept in the third one. But to be honest, after the third one, I feel like me, along with a lot of people, I kind of like fell off. Like when they started.
Which one dropped
It was
after?
the American Revolution one, no? After the third one, I think.
The third one was the American Revolution.
And then after that, it was some Vikings.
Because honestly, I don't even remember the order. Because I know that it's Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Revelations, then Assassin's Creed 3, then Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, which I fuck with that one too. And then there was Assassin's Creed Unity in Paris, France during the revolution over there.
I got the order right here. Assassin's Creed 1 in 2007, then 2 in 2009, then
Brotherhood,
and 10,
Revelations,
and
3.
then the 3. I didn't even know.
See, yeah, because the reason that is
or Revelations
was because Brotherhood and Revelations continued Ezio's story, and that's Revelations is when it finished off. So 3 started the one of Connor during the American Revolution. 4 Black Flag. I had a lot of fun with that one because they introduced like the ships and like traveling through the sea. And then Rogue, I never played Rogue. Unity, I played that one, but honestly,
I just feel like they dropped a lot.
Assassin's Creed,
they dropped 2 games in 1 year. Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Like that's bound for
failure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
At least one is gonna fail.
A really big franchise, like not even Call of Duty does that.
Yeah.
And I feel like when they do.
But see, Assassin's Creed Unity is a perfect example, kind of almost like Red Dead Redemption 2, because I love both those games and I had a lot of fun with both those games. But it's almost to a point where literally like the game is so big and there's so much freedom. It almost just feels like a life simulator and you're just walking around. You know what I mean? Like it kind of has that vibe. If it's too big and too open world, it can have struggle. And I know
that's why Assassin's 3 was so good. I really liked it. And I'm excited about this new one exactly because the third one, I felt like since it was at the PlayStation 3, it was just very limited. The gameplay, like, you would just press X. You would leave X pressed and the guy would climb around. And it was just very, like, easy, you know? Like, there was not a lot of challenge.
It was very fluid. It was very fluid.
Yeah, it was very simple to put it like that. And then...
It was fun. It was fun.
It served its purpose. But that's why I'm excited about this new one in the PS5, bro. Have you seen about all those leaked videos of the PS5 allegedly?
No.
There's like I'll put one up, but finish this conversation about video games. Let's move on to console.
Yeah, I'm definitely down. The Assassin's Creed 5 or Valhalla, I think it's called. Trailer looks dope. Assassin's Creed is kind of like, I hate to say it, but famous for having a fucking badass trailer, and the gameplay, you never see that trailer ever once.
Yeah, bro, because I was watching the trailer. It looks like a movie. I'm like, is this a movie? Is this a game? Like, these graphics are...
I did think that it was fucking dope when in the trailer, the dude is fighting the fucking Templar and he's getting his ass beat and shit, and he's about to execute him, and he fucking hits the hidden blade in his eye, bro, like the hidden blade. They forgot that's how they make him... That's how he's an assassin, because he has the hidden blade, supposedly. Even though, you know goddamn well, the reason that a lot of the like OG fans that were fans from the beginning, bro, there was like a story about like Templars and assassins and how there was a rivalry, and it turned into just a bunch of nonsense about pirates and what the fuck. Like, the story did not connect.
Like the third one.
It was just they let go of the story. They just wanted to drop games for fun, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that, because how long can you really keep one story going? Like, you know what I mean? Unless you're gonna drop
too much of a milk. Yeah, that was like, nah, like y'all are doing too much. But yeah, bro, a little funny side story. I remember I was so into Assassin's Creed 3 that I was trying to engineer a little hidden blade. I don't know why. No, Malin. No, I was not like, thinking of killing anybody. Nothing.
Dude,
like
I wanted
that.
to do the same shit.
Like, it would be so
I wanted to buy. Like if someone comes up to you like, what's up? You about to fight someone? That's your jab. That's your jab. Oh shit, bro.
But yeah, I remember like, this shit is insane. So this is supposedly a leak.
Of the PS5.
Of the PS5, bro. Like,
I mean, I don't really like that controller.
So. You could pop it in. Though.
Cause I'm never gonna. I feel like that's a badass distraction.
That's like a tablet.
Yeah, the PS5 is coming out.
That's even though it might be fake, it does set us up to a nice little next topic. Cause the PS5 is coming out. My PS4 is fucking up. I don't know. Y'all let me know if any of y'all's is fucking up. They just fucked us up with Modern Warfare. That's like a 300 gigabyte. It's about to hit 300 gigabytes.
I might even just delete that shit, bro.
Shit, if your hard drive, it's either 500 gigabytes or 1 terabyte. If it's 500 gigabytes,
you're fucked.
You're more than half already in one application.
For one game, that's trash.
And to run that, you could hear how everybody's PS4 be like that, bro.
They really build them to not last. That's kind of fucked up.
Everybody's just fucking up. While like when the PS5 is about to.
Yeah, I always get that. I always get that fucking bullshit where. I turn on the PS4 and it turns on, but it does not turn on really, and so I have to fucking unplug it, and you're fucking ripping the fucking power cord out, and that's horrible.
See, that's how mine started.
That's horrible for the PS4.
That's how I fucked it up, bro. Eventually, it just told me to reinstall the software, and I was like, dang.
What?
So I had to take it somewhere because you had to insert it in a USB. I'm sure you could just do it with a computer, you know. But
It's all good. What are we gonna do? Like, we're still gonna buy that shit. Speaking of that, to transition into a real quick topic, rest in peace, you know, to my very first car ever, Molly Dodge Dart. It was totaled, completely gone forever,
So-
unsalvageable.
What did you do today? Because you already talked about it. We kind of knew it was RP, but
Well,
what did you
actually,
do
no.
today?
In that video, I was under the assumption that
You were gonna save it.
yes, but it's all good, bro. It's all gonna work out. All y'all need to know is I'm gonna cop a whip with my money.
So what did you do today? Where did you take it, or what?
I had to get everything out of my car. It's gonna be turned into the insurance company. They're gonna take it. It's all good, guys. I
Could've
mean,
fixed.
right now, I'm whipping in the
Hashtag
grandpa's.
save Molly.
Yeah, I'm RIP. Really, it's fucking,
Save Molly. Save Molly.
bro.
If
It's
there's-
totaled, bro.
if there is.
It's totaled, bro. It's
There's a
crazy.
will,
I really
there's a
took that
way.
L, bro. I really took that L.
Talk about it.
Talking about L's, the UFC fight that just happened tonight. What would that be called? UFC what?
249. I turned 20, May 10. The fight was the 9th, and it was a great fight.
Tony
And then
Ferguson
Bad Bunny
got
dropped
fucked up.
the 10th. So nice
Yeah,
little gift.
it worked out for
Why
you,
not?
bro, for sure.
But it was insane fights, guys. I mean, if you're talking about pay-per-view, like worth your money, that is as good as it gets, bro. Like, you think you could give it any more for 70?
That was probably one of the best fights I've seen live. The one that we watched right now, literally right before recording. Literally right before recording.
Was kind of booty.
It was no, fuck no, bro. Anthony Smith versus Glover Teixeira. Glover Teixeira was beating the shit out of him for like 3 rounds, and he's on the floor, and Glover Teixeira's like hitting him in the fucking ear
For
and hitting him in the
5
face, and the ref is like, and he's fucking getting beat, and the commentators was like, oh wow, they should stop this fight. Wow, like he's getting beat the fuck up, and I was like, oh my god, bro, like it was crazy. And he goes to the fucking corner after like round 3, and he's telling his trainer like, I think my teeth are falling out. And he's like, nah, you gotta go back in there. Go, you got this shit. Be a fucking animal. Like, turn into an animal. He's like, wait, what? And oh my god. Yeah, that fight definitely probably should have got stopped earlier. They should have thrown in the towel. But I understand why you wouldn't, bro.
Crazy.
Like, would you ever, bro?
That
Would you
guy has
quit in
4
a fight?
daughters, though.
Would you
That guy
quit,
has
bro?
4 daughters,
Think
though.
about it like this. This is how they see it. Like, imagine you were in a street fight, bro, in front of like your girl, your friends. It doesn't matter, everyone, bro. And like that nigga's beating the fuck out of you, but you can still get up. Like, are you gonna get up, or are you gonna?
I mean, in that situation.
Are you gonna go
yeah.
until you're knocked down, or are you gonna?
In that situation, then yeah, but this guy's a professional. Like, I feel like if I was at that level, he has 4 daughters. Like, he was gonna lose the fight, bro. By round 3, like, or 4, like, really, like, when we already knew it was over. So might as well just throw in the towel.
Fuck. I mean, I guess there's just some different mentality, bro. That like it's a thing about pride.
But
you know?
like with Tony's fight, I don't feel like he should have like.
I feel like that wasn't bro. See, and that's why the UFC is so crazy, because if y'all watched Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje, I have never in my life seen a fight stop like that. I mean, I know that they said that it was a good stoppage, but and then it's crazy because you see a fight like tonight, and he's getting fucked up, and he's not even defending himself. Like, he eats like 7 punches in a row, and then he moves and like grapples and like protects himself. And they're like, oh my god, you can hear it in the commentator's voice, like, oh my god, oh, he's raining down shots from on top of him. Oh, he's just going off, dropping bombs, he's like breathing with every shot, and that shit went on. And I told you, as soon as he first got dropped, I was like, oh my, he dropped his fucking chin. He had his back to the fence. I was like, bro, he's gonna get knocked the fuck
His
out.
body language was horrible. It didn't even look like he was fighting. It looked like he was just taking him, like, oh my god, like boom, boom. He would just go down, get back up. But man, fuck those fights. Those fights were booty. We need to talk about 249. Ngannou versus Rosenstrike knocked him out in 40 seconds. That was insane, bro.
That was
Imagine
definitely
if you're
insane.
DC, imagine if you're DC commentating the fights, and that's like somebody that if you were to be the champion, because he is fighting for the championship against Stipe. So then
When?
soon, if him and Tyson Fury would fight, who do you think would win in a boxing match?
Oh, boxing is just so different, though. See, that's the thing. That's the same thing with Conor and Floyd, bro. If Floyd stepped into the octagon, he would get fucking swept. He would get slapped, bro. If Floyd stepped into the octagon, Conor would
Definitely.
manhandle him.
Yeah.
But in Floyd's game, he's the one that, you know what I mean, bro. Did you hear about Mike Tyson? Like, he's probably gonna fight again, bro. That shit's crazy.
Oh, yeah,
He still looks just as good, bro. He still looks
oh
like
my
just as
God.
fucking beast.
He
Like,
looks scary too. Like how he hit the pads and boom, boom. That combination was beautiful. Like, he's still fast. He still got speed.
He could
But
fuck anyone
bro,
up,
I wouldn't
bro.
want to see him come back to fight.
Even just some random person, like a young boxer coming up, or what? His weight class, or what?
Maybe somebody old like him, and just do a little exhibition match.
fuck him up.
But
He
see,
would
like, I
absolutely-
can't see Mike Tyson doing an exhibition match. Like, he's just gonna be ruining.
Dude,
his
you know how many
image.
people would buy that shit to watch that shit? That's gonna sell billions, bro, of dollars on pay per view, millions at least.
Millions, I don't know about millions, but millions definitely. Henry Cejudo also retired, bro. That's very interesting too, cause the flyweight division. in
Dude,
the UFC
honestly,
is gonna die.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Bro.
What?
I remember I started following UFC. Wow, it's kind of a pothead way to think about it. I literally started watching UFC because I was watching Pineapple Express. And in that scene, and in that movie, in one of the scenes on the TV, like when she's arguing on the phone with Seth Rogen, you see a UFC fight, and Chuck Liddell wins. I don't know who. I think he was fighting maybe what's his name, Tito. Like he has the blonde hair. Yeah. And he beats him, and he does like his signature, like and I was like, I saw that, and I was like, oh my god, who the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck was that? Like, he looked like the Goku or some shit, bro. Like that was crazy. And so I did a little bit of research, and I found out that was Chuck Liddell. He became probably my favorite UFC fighter. He's definitely an OG. A record of 21-8, not that great, but he was a champ. I think he fought for too long. I think he continued to fight way later past his prime, and he got dropped a lot of times because of it.
That's the thing. That's why Dana White says it's the perfect way. Like, if you're thinking and if you're fighting in the UFC and you're thinking about retiring, then it's probably the right time for you to retire. You know what I mean? Like, you're not coming from the right.
Oh, but I
line.
didn't finish what I was saying.
Right.
So that's how I found out about Chuck Liddell in the UFC, and so I've been following it since like how many years ago was that? 4 or 5?
2007.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Hella.
Liddell, I mean, it depends when you sell it.
But bro, anyway, the point is, I have never ever once heard of Henry Cejudo. That championship fight that he retired was the first time I ever heard about him.
For real?
I guess because those lower weights don't have a lot of clout.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're gonna die.
Bro, honestly, I think my favorite UFC game was UFC 3. That was the most fire one. I think the knockout animations were on point. Like when he would get knocked out, his body would react he would get dropped. Like his body would go limp. And these newer UFCs, you knock him out and it's the same fucking.
UFC 3 is the latest one, no?
Nah. I don't know if that's the right one that I'm thinking about though.
You
The
think
one
about
that's
two.
the one that I was telling you that I was telling Gibby, like you knocked him out and it gave you like 3 extra seconds to go and like beat him up on the ground, and the ref is like, and he's knocked out already and he's on the floor and shit. Yeah, that game. But that's why it was fun, bro. Like it felt much more realistic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the newer UFC games, they have like preset knockouts, like a tackle in Madden, and it's like, what the fuck, like, why is it so stiff, bro? They get knocked out, and it's like, oh, and he just falls down. Versus him getting like knocked out and flung and shit because he got
there's
dropped.
only so much they could do with the graphics too. So
Bro, but what do
that's
you
why the
mean?
PS5 is lit.
Bro, that one that I'm talking
processors
about
and
is
shit.
older, and they dropped the newer ones, and the newer ones have trash. What the fuck is that? How do you get worse?
I feel like the latest one, the one you're talking about 3 is the latest one, and then
I'm talking
two
about the
is
one,
two
the one
is
that
the
had
one you're
Pride,
talking
the
about.
one that had Pride.
Oh well, that's like 1. But
Nah,
yeah,
fuck
1
no.
and 2.
Nah. Because the very first one was UFC 2009, and that one it was like Frank Mir and Brock Lesnar and shit, and it was like very very simple mechanics. Literally in that fight, in the game, everyone was orthodox. No one was southpaw, and I remember. And then I think in the second one, maybe it's UFC 2, they had Pride, and that's the one that felt the most real to me. That one was the most cool. But yeah, guys, new shit coming soon, guys. Honestly, new videos coming with Talon. Yo, real quick, shouts out to Talon. Like, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for the opportunity. That's just a positive link. Hit up my boy Talon, Taper King Talon on Instagram for the cuts, $20 cuts, very clean cuts, great experience. Never had a problem. I've been loyal to him for years, bro.
Yeah.
Literally since I went to
Best
him,
of the best.
I haven't gone to any other barber. That's facts. And so big shouts out. New videos coming with that. Hella new videos coming.
Sponsorship, yeah.
Gameplays. My birthday is today is what, Wednesday? My birthday is on Sunday.
About to be
So Thursday, Friday. Oh my shit. 4 days. So, but yeah, guys, new videos coming soon. Vlogs are coming. I'm just so excited for everything that's going down. Positive vibes only. Hope you guys are doing well during this quarantine. Be safe, guys. This is the time to grind. This is where, honestly, bro, like, to kind of add on a positive note, like I feel like during this time of quarantine and this lockdown is when I've truly like found myself to get into a nice routine, bro. Like I'm literally eating food that I'm cooking only. You know what I mean? I'm working out daily. Like we're dropping these videos as consistently as we can for the most part. And this is only the beginning. You know what I mean? This is only the beginning. We're only going up, guys. It's very exciting.
Get better.
So thank you guys for tuning in. We always appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. As always,
Leave a like, subscribe.
and stay up, stay safe, and stay tuned. Peace.